Guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a skincare routine. I for many centuries felt like I would be the last person on earth to make a skincare routine video because I have been on the hunt for the perfect routine through trial and error, the perfect product, and I still feel like my skin is not perfect, but I've come a long way and I'm so happy to be able to share it with you guys. So some background. So this is about 2 to 3 years ago. My skin was very oily and it scarred a lot. I had a lot of hyperpigmentation and I had a lot of pimples that would show up once, twice a week. So I was fighting off pimples constantly and the scarring was so bad, nothing seemed to work. It was just seemed to be getting worse and worse. So obviously the first thing people like to do in these videos is come on with the full face makeup, but I didn't do anything to study today, guys. So I wasn't about to put on makeup just to take it off. But if I did have makeup on, I would be using a makeup remover to take it off. I use the Equate, the Walmart brand. I have tried Simple, I have tried Aveeno, I've tried the higher end, and honestly they all do the same thing. I'm gonna wash my face afterwards, so whatever is in magical ingredients are in the wipes, it's gonna be washed off. So just get the ones that are not really dry because nothing is more annoying. So after I wipe off makeup with the wipes, I use the Acne.org cleanser, and it claims to be ultra gentle, thick foaming lather, does not over dry, cleanses completely, rinses clean, fragrance free and dye free. It is super gentle, like it doesn't tingle, it doesn't do anything fantabulastic inside the shower when I wash my face. It's just skin cleanser. But the ingredients are very calming, so if I am taking my makeup off or I do have a flare-up somewhere on my face, it is very calming and it doesn't smell like anything. I also like that too. I realized I didn't really like my facial cleansers to smell like things because the fragrances often irritate my skin. My skin is very sensitive. And I always dry my face with paper towels. I'm not the type of person to use washcloths because I just don't believe they'll ever be clean enough. I just don't know what it is, but I feel like a paper towel will always be a little bit cleaner than a washcloth. Sorry, my eyebrows are gonna be a mess from this point forward. Hey! The next step in the Acne.org regimen is their treatment. This is the Benzyl Peroxide 2.5%. and it is pharmaceutical grade. It's a gel-based formula. It goes on clear, absorbs really quickly, and it's also fragrance and dye free. So this is just the right strength. It works just as well as 10% benzyl peroxide that you guys see on the market, but it's not as dry or excessive. So this is what made my skin pretty dry, and so finding the right lotion afterwards was the biggest thing for me. So you're supposed to take like more than this, but I do not take as much as this because I'm almost out, y'all, like this. So I put it on the areas that are pretty prone to acne and I just rub that on my skin. I do this twice a day. I use just a little bit twice a day because if I use any more than that, it'll be too many times. I do this before I go to school in the mornings and then before I go to bed at night. And I really literally just put this on the places that I break out most. Quickly, I love it because it's cooling and it's not a cream-like consistency. But like I say, it can be drying. So the third step is a lotion. But if it's nighttime, I do not do this in the daytime. If it's nighttime, I put this on before lotion. So like I said before, I had trouble with hyperpigmentation. So this is really good in preventing the acne from coming up. I used to get pimple every week, 2 times a week. So this does really good job with preventing it, because that's the first step to not getting scars, is preventing the acne from coming up. And this does a really good job in fading the scars. So there are a number of ways you can fade scars, and I've tried every single one of them except like the chemical peels. I've tried exfoliation with masks, with like sugar scrubs, with charcoal. No, that just leads to a lot of irritation. And what acne.org swears by is that if you do not irritate your skin, you're less likely to get acne, because what causes acne is irritation. So I don't use sugar scrubs. I don't use the spin brushes. The spin brushes are unsanitary. The amount of disinfection you have to do for the spin brush to actually pay off is a lot, and I just do not have the time nor the energy. So what I use is a chemical exfoliant. I don't use physical. I use a chemical exfoliant, and what it does is it contains AHA, or alpha hydroxy acid, that is powerfully exfoliating, improves skin texture, and leaves complexion visibly smoother. So this is me with a acne scar on my right cheek. It was very dark and it just wouldn't seem to go away, but on the glycolic acid and AHA, you can see a noticeable difference and an overall better appearance of my skin. Reduces irritation. It's ultra hydrating. I don't know about that. It's not very hydrating. It's a lotion, but it doesn't feel like a lotion. It's non-comedogenic, which is a #1 thing for me. It does not clog pores, and there's an entire list of things that do clog pores on the acne.org website. I'll include it in the description box. It is very important, if you want to further your skin progress, that you start using products that are non-comedogenic or that do not clog your pores. You would be surprised at how many acne products contain ingredients that clog your pores, and it's usually in the lotions, in the creams, in the night creams. I used to use one for a very long time and I thought it was okay, but it's not. So yeah, anyway, this is also fragrance and dye free, and it contains 0.1% lycoclone and ultra calming licorice root extract. All of the acne.org products have lots of calming extracts in them, and I really like that. So yeah, I just put this on at night. I don't put this on in the daytime because it is very strong. It's 10%, and it makes your skin very sensitive to sunburns because it is it's an exfoliating, so it's an exfoliant, so it's sloughing away all those dead skin cells and the outer skin cells that are scarred with chemicals, so safe chemicals. I literally do not take a lot. You're supposed to use this once every other day, or half a pump once every other day, or well, here's what I use. I use just a little bit every day. A little bit goes a long way, and I put it where I have been experiencing some scarring. And it's yellow, and that's what makes the lycoclone, the licorice root extract, is what makes it yellow. So that's why the cap looks like that. And the only thing I'm missing from the acne.org regimen is their lotion. I just didn't think to buy it. I thought I had a very good lotion at the time, and I was being cheap. But I think if you want to really go in with this line, this product line, that you should buy it, because it couldn't hurt. All these products work very well together. They're designed to work well together, so it wouldn't hurt either way. What I used to use to moisturize my face was the Body Shop Vitamin E Nourishing Night Cream. I used to use this every single day, twice a day. I no longer use this product because I decided to read the back. And it contains cocoa butter, which is comedogenic. Granted, it is their 9th ingredient. The top 7 ingredients of any product are the most potent, and as you go further and further down the list, it's not as potent. I wasn't trying to take no more chances, and when I stopped using this, I noticed I didn't die. Like in fact, my skin started to clear up a little bit. So what I do is I use this, and I would follow up with, because it's the winter time and I thought to use it, the acne.org regimen also recommends that you add in some jojoba oil, just a few drops, just so that you can get extra moisture. So when this ran out, I was doing my research and I just started using more of this out of pure laziness not to buy this again because this is really expensive. It's like 20 bucks for 50 milliliters or 1.6 ounces. So I was gonna use this. And I used a lot of it, and I realized my skin was doing well, but as it got colder outside, I needed extra moisture. So I was on the hunt for a product that helped me maintain moisture but did not interfere with the rest of my products. And so I looked up on that COMEDOGENIC list, and would you believe it or not, Cetaphil did a really good job. The thing is with Cetaphil, it's designed to not interfere with pretty much anything. It's got really safe ingredients. It's not harmful, nor is it super beneficial, if you get what I'm saying. But anyway, I got the daily hydrating lotion. Let's see how long this takes to focus. Not bad, not bad. And this is for the face. This is for dry and extra dry skin. So I take, my skin is, I usually do not wait this long to moisturize. My skin is crying right now. I'm gonna use extra. I take a few pumps on my face, like so, and then I barely massage it in just to kind of re-moisturize the face. I like it because it's thin and it feels like I'm literally putting water back on my face. And it's not too thick, even though I do like my moisturizers to be pretty thick. But I follow it up with a couple drops of jojoba oil. And by a couple, I mean like 6, 7, whatever I feel like. And then I rub it in. Jesus, I'm looking like a strawberry right now. And then I rub it in. Oh, and my skin is so happy right now. Like, it has hyaluronic acid, which is an acid that attracts moisture into your skin. So it is helping the oil to seal in water and moisture onto your skin, so it lasts a very long time, and it's perfect for the winter. And because I use the glycolic acid, or the AHA, I use sunscreen. Now let me tell y'all a little something about this. Some people do not use sunscreen. In this big 2018, some people do not use sunscreen. They just don't believe. Even though we have melanin as black people, it doesn't mean that our skin will never absorb sunlight. We will get darker. And if you have acne scars, they will get darker. And that makes them more prominent. You cannot use the sunscreen you use on your body on your face. Just like how I don't use the lotion I use on my body on my face. It's just gonna cancel out all the work I did on my face, and that's just not where I wanna be in life. Going forward and then going backwards is stupid. I use Coppertone. Oil free for faces. It is SPF 50, meaning it'll last 50 minutes without having to retouch, and it won't cause breakout. And it's also fragrance free. It's hyperallergenic, and it's water resistant. Not that I'm going swimming anytime or anywhere soon, just in case. What I really like about this sunscreen is that it's not greasy, and it doesn't leave that stupid white cast on your face. I was too excited when I realized it didn't do that. This is a good one, guys. Black people, get your hands on this. I don't remember how much this cost. Yeah, I can look it up for y'all. Let me tell you something. You should already know how dirty our phones are. They touch the surfaces of basically anything and anywhere. It's really nasty. It's nasty. We let people touch them. It's just gross. Take a piece of tissue paper or a paper towel, rubbing alcohol, or if I'm out of rubbing alcohol like I am now, I'll use some hand sanitizer all over. Get it, girl. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this routine. Like I said, it works for me. It might not work for you, but that's the basis of no skin is the same. It's all about experimenting. If you are having trouble with your skin, guys, trust me, you will get better. Just don't give up and be ready to experiment, and don't switch products too quickly or too frequently. Let it do its thing for at least like 6 weeks, and then you can switch it, just so you know that it does or it doesn't work for you. And by now you should know that coconut oil on your face is just asking for trouble, asking for acne. Like, comment, and subscribe. check out my other videos here, or here, or here, here.